Have you ever tried so hard to get out of that, but somehow eventually you end up right back where you started? Like you finally pay off your credit card or a big loan, and things start to actually feel better, and you think to yourself, wow, I'm actually killing it. And you feel so proud of yourself, but then boom, something else happens, and you're right back where you started. If this sounds familiar, I'm here to tell you this. This doesn't keep happening because you're bad with money or because you lack discipline. It might actually be because your nervous system is just not used to and doesn't feel safe being that free. And I know this sounds crazy because what do you mean I don't feel safe when I'm that free? Well, in this video, I'll explain to you why this may happen, and I'll show you different ways to restore your nervous system and your energy to finally let go of the cycle. Hi, I'm Gabby, and I started this channel back when I was on maternity leave, and I wanted to create a space for moms like me to find different ways to pay off their debt and live a more financially healthy life. And no, I am not a financial advisor or life coach or anything like that. I'm really just a mom trying to help other moms by sharing what I have learned. But the more that I learn about money, the more that I notice that your mindset and your mental health are very much connected to your financial situation. See, all of us have what is called an emotional set point when it comes to money. You can think of it as a thermostat. It's your comfort zone that your mind and body gets used to. You might just be used to constantly feeling stressed around money or just always playing catch up. And as crazy as it may sound, that stress may actually feel normal to your body. And that's because your body's used to that feeling and it's not used to feeling of financial security. So when things start to finally get better and you're doing good and your debt is low and your savings are high, it can actually feel a little uncomfortable. And in turn, you might actually do something to bring you back to that familiar level of stress without even realizing it. And you can do that by overspending a little bit more, or by avoiding to check your bank account balance, or just by convincing yourself that you deserve better things. And that's actually not you being careless. That's your body and your mind trying to bring your nervous system back to the familiar. So now you may ask, how does this even get started? Well, most of the time, this starts back when we were kids. If you grew up hearing things like money doesn't grow on trees, or we can't afford that, or even if you just felt the stress around the time that bills were due, those feelings and that mindset becomes your blueprint. And that's when your body learned, okay, this is how money feels like. So if chaos and lack were the normal, your nervous system learned that peace is danger because peace wasn't familiar. And this is why when you finally start getting ahead financially, you may actually feel anxious because your mind may think, okay, this is good, but then your body may feel like, wait, something's off. Like your body is going to feel like this is not normal. And then your mind goes, okay, this feels good, but it won't last. Remember, your body and your mind are always communicating. So here are some signs that your emotional set point might be keeping you stuck. Let's say you pay off your debt, but then somehow new debt shows up. Or you get extra money, but it's gone faster than it came. Or you feel a little uneasy when things are going well, and you start thinking that everything is too good to be true. Or you thrive in chaos, and it's almost like you achieve more when you're under stress than when you're not stressed. Or when you say that you want peace, but when you get it, you almost don't know what to do with it. So if any of this sound like you, don't worry, there's nothing wrong with you. It's more about rewiring your body to believe that it's okay. So how can we change this? And I'm sorry to tell you, but just telling yourself to feel safe around money is not going to cut it for this. You have to show your body that it's okay. So first I'm going to simplify this in 4 simple steps. And then I'm going to teach you something that is more related to energy and spirituality. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I love that type of stuff. But first, here are the 4 simple steps. Step number 1, notice what comes up. Close your eyes and imagine yourself totally debt free. Everything is paid off and you're not worried about money. Now, take a second to notice how your body feels when you think of that. Does it feel excitement or does it feel more like doubt, fear, or guilt? Remember, that's your emotional set point talking. And the goal isn't to just push it away. The goal is to acknowledge it and to remind yourself that it's safe to feel calm. It's safe to not be struggling. Step number 2, start small. You don't have to jump into thinking, okay, I'm a millionaire now. Start by saving an extra small amount of money. It could be $50 or even $20, and just let it sit there. This small act teaches your nervous system that it's safe to have a little bit more than you need. Step number 3, make calm feel familiar. Surround yourself with calm energy. Maybe that's through people that live with ease, or just creating a routine that makes money feel less chaotic. Or even simpler things like paying your bills ahead of time instead of rushing to hit the deadline, or track your spending with curiosity instead of shame. Those small actions train your brain to see stability as the new normal. Remember, you have to show your body that it's safe. Step number 4, reconnect safety to stillness. When things are going well and you're not going through a money crisis, pause and remind yourself that this is safe and you can trust it. The more that you do that, the more that your nervous system learns that financial security doesn't require struggle. Okay, now my spiritual tip or my energy related tip. It actually comes from the book that I've been reading that I've also been talking about a lot in this channel, Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And if you're into this stuff, pay attention because it gets super interesting. So in the book, it talks about how we all have 8 energetic fields in our bodies, and the eighth being actually outside of our bodies, which is on top of our head. Here are the 8 energetic fields. And some people call this chakras, but in the book, he calls it energetic fields. Okay, so see how your energetic fields start from the bottom and they move up to the top. Like the first one is on your pelvic floor, and then by your belly button, and then your stomach, and it moves up like that, right? Well, the bottom energy centers, they actually tend to carry lower energy, and your top energy centers carry higher frequency energy. And that's why I like to call that a center your highest self. But the thing is, most of us get stuck on the first 3 energy centers, which are the first 3 in the bottom. The first one is by your pelvic bone. And if you're stuck in that energy field, you might find yourself having too much sex or not enough sex, or you're just obsessing over sex. If you're stuck in the second energy center, you may feel things like shame or unworthiness, or just feeling like you're not good enough. If you're stuck in the third energy center, you may be feeling overly competitive or just feeling like you need to control everything and just having this obsession about winning all the time. We are meant to go through all of the 8 energy centers, and that's actually how we build a stronger energetic field around us, and that's how you make your energy more magnetic. So when your energy moves up and down smoothly, it creates an energetic field that looks like this. Almost like a magnet, you are attracting different energies. Now, if you're stuck in those first 3 energy centers, which you probably are because most of us are, you're actually not letting your energy flow up as it's supposed to. And when that happens, your energy field becomes weaker and less magnetic. But the good news is there is a way for you to unlock yourself from those bottom 3 energy centers. In the book, Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches us breath work that helps you with that, and I'm going to teach you right now. Okay, so now what I want you to do is breathe in, and as you breathe in, contract your lower ab muscles. So your pelvic floor, by your belly button and then your belly. So as you're breathing in, contract that area in your body, but don't hold your breath. Just keep breathing in and contracting and imagine the energy. Imagine like you're pushing your energy up to your eighth energy center on top of your body. And once you feel your energy is here, just hold your breath for a second and then let go. And you can pause this video to do this, or you can do this at your own time. But let me tell you, I've done this when I felt anxious and nervous, and I'm a super anxious person, and it really helped me. And not gonna lie, you have to do it a few times because, to me at least, when I do it, I feel really good right after. But then that feeling comes back, and then I have to do it again. So you should expect that feeling to come back, but the more that you do this breath work, the weaker the feeling will be the next time around. So here's the thing, and I speak a lot about this on all of my videos, but becoming debt free isn't just about numbers and the math behind it. It's also about your mindset, emotions, and energy. If your identity and your body is constantly connected with chaos, then peace can feel foreign. And if you can feel safe with stability, then you just keep recreating struggle without even realizing it. So this journey isn't just about paying off your debt, it's about raising your emotional baseline for what's possible. And you'll see that once you do that, you stop sabotaging yourself and you start saving and you just make better choices. And then that freedom will stop feeling like a huge distant goal and it will just start feeling like your new normal. So if you've been trying to get out of that, but you keep falling back to your old patterns, stop being so hard on yourself. You're not broken, you're just adapting. Your body is trying to protect you in the only way that it knows how, but you can teach it something new. Because peace, real lasting peace, isn't scary. It's actually what you were meant to feel all along. So take it one step at a time and be gentle with yourself. And you'll start building safety around calm instead of survival. And I think that's the most beautiful thing that you can do in this lifetime. And thank you so much for watching until the end. I appreciate you. I hope that you liked this video. And if you did, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I'm here for you and I'm sending you all the positive energy to let go of your old patterns and old beliefs and step into the life that you've always been meant to live in. And I'll see you at the next one.